100.9 FM. My name is Ola Kweku Michael. Inti Amwa. Wherever you are, I'm so blessed that you are the one listening to me this morning. God bless you so much, and God really favor and honor you for doing me this greatness.
Better try your luck next time.
I mean, Shroud. Be faster than my Dr. Farah Dixon, faster than my GM lawyer Kennedy Asante or say a channel manager Iraq Isi Abuaje. Aha, a Entertainment Ghana, and is ably produced by Mr. Lapiji Emmanuel. Showboy say yen supporting on person will go back to prison. I'm not there. Is the honesty for me? See, is the honesty? They're supporting in you.
What you say? Because that is what you know. One supporting her. It's a showboy banker in the do you be no be? And this is music here. It's a one supporting. Comedy. What ya? It's also fraud dinner FBI for them.
Is it a fraud?
It is there the fraud need.
That showboy on you fraud that. I fraud that.
That's what they because of no boys or browser.
Yeah, he has some in-depth knowledge about fraud, anyhow it is done and all that, but I don't know. So I be that now say or also provide the account.
Oh, so maybe he hang out with a lot of
because there was a time I mean when the video we are or call boys we are multi cafe. Maybe
someone sorry no.
So you are in one breath
supporting it.
In one breath you are supporting it. In another breath, you are like, yo, man, and yet, munya de mo no conflict of ideology and stance.
I contradicting.
Anyway, next Friday is a rainy day. I mean, from yesterday to today, it has been raining. Like, I love the weather, even though I'm yare. Okay, sorry, I'm Mami Pachemi. Adam was yare on. But all the end they have reached Dubai now, dollar man.
I did Dubai, yes or no? Dubai, oh.
Hey, I'm not. See, I know starting. I'm starting.
Oh, they will be just at Dubai.
Dubai, who can never hold you, Nana, shit.
Okay, now.
Pay Mike in the bell.
And when?
I show.
I think they taking a.
Okay, take him, Nana, hold you.
Hold you cook.
Okay. So, Moon and Eddie. Yeah, Radizomi. That was his name.
Political appointment.
Appreciation message.
So the government.
That's saying.
Post in the barrier.
Minya post.
Mama post on one year.
Minya post.
You have a code demo.
Yeah, baby and Nami.
Many from Manila Lapiji Edem. And need him.
I'm not the Adri. Baby and Nami. Minya post. Won't forget it. I said it.
And if
I said to about the poses that are opposing.
Unimia, my share. And there was
no more from Messi. You have a code them.
And I'm going to start here now. Me and me planet the move against PURC for PURC.
What does it stand for?
Public Utility Regulating Committee and our commission.
And why are you setting up a demonstration?
Sir, Omuna, Eba say you better light ma. Omuna the bar bontin so oh you better light him. Yeah. You better so Omuna the bar.
Yeah.
Na MPP no so Omuna the bar say you better light him. The last time the Omuna the bar making can wahano. The determining factors I who here pay 2. 1. Price of crude oil. 2. Exchange rate. These are the 2 determining, and yet the main, but these are the 2 greatest factors here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, most of the July more better light bill, no water bill. How? When we are expecting some more better, no, I think I'm more better. Okay. More 2 factors: crude, a boaba form, the petrol form, 2 of us.
But they be but petrol boy didn't be more. Well, let me say, first, now me told 200 million for bucks, and then we are tripping.
That be, and no, did it tell me?
No,
The price in the ball.
Okay, it's a price in balls at so now me ko say it doesn't reflect in my tanker.
Ebia no from an amount. Ti no so anu am adwena ko ho. Because my say
how me before dibia.
But o share mo price in so a board na ebia be kan.
No, but you know since Saturday na me say as a fool na ye.
Amu say o start so.
Omu nyanti so la. No mo de bi ano. Why? Ola de any reflective we ni mu.
And I check your tank.
Me tank aye den.
Ebia check it. Because ya teso. Is a crowd e bi crowd turn on 10 something.
That would tell you there.
Mabubu achiro dada.
Wo de bob.
Timi say me advertise am mom.
Wo de kafu.
Eti atifu wo so. And a dollar so wo form. Eti nka what we expect is a PURC for mobile mo say ye beti light bill so water bill so. But almost no ye betum. Ye be call demonstration.
Amen.
No, ye be call demonstration. Ye ntwi ma munye sa o.
Ye be call.
No, ye nyina be call demonstration. We have to prove to them say massa. Ye nyina na abom pa ya ma adi dollar ba form. Who are ba form. Na se ni me enu nyina ba form a. We hear them as unless there's something they are not telling us.
That's what I say.
Unless there's something they are not telling us.
New way adjustment of the Eslan. It was on full or none. Ka anyone city banner. Say it's going into paying the energy sector debt. Most of the crude oil now they are. Some of
yes. Now
Iran way into kind of starting. There was a likelihood that in your
but as we speak,
so government
what fuel price are dropping irrespective of.
So government did not introduce that. Almost suspended introduction.
Yes.
So I foresee that when they suspended that, they decided to then keep to wait on my announcement so that they can go to, because it's for the energy, electricity, so that they can still make some money.
Me no nyadwe. Omo timi nyesa calculation in my head. Ya teso amonte so. She ya twema amontumo. Mutima metutu bibia mu ho. She boga si ba bi di agro a. I said they met me ayon bibia ma. Eje nwanwa. Abranya nwanwa.
Nwanwa.
But you be call demonstration. So they encounter trending. They will call demonstration. So they should get ready for us. That demonstration, I mean, kwa meko kra meko.
Nkwa, me akuja. Why? Minti mi via ma ayi. Okay, any mu wasi. Me no beko.
Demonstration shall anya about numbers.
Nti ye tu pa.
Give me no crab it.
Nkwa enya into them. I mean, o de me di we chi bi edi fe ma be di.
That demonstration me Jimmy say me ya. Oh, MPP for Baba count.
Oh, nanga.
Oba be count because they want.
On Baba pochi.
What you say? Oba be count. Oba say, hey, I'm go.
Oba say, how say am oppose?
Yeah, I'm go. But I see that then finally. I don't know. I request Obia support your buying beer.
Also, your money.
Also, your money.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's the gun.
I think say also a reshape your own. And Esa. Now, are you serial callers?
Esa, they are not being truly patriotic. You are just doing it for
serial callers. Is the DNA mom.
Credit.
Credit. Someone.
It's almost supposed.
Well, if matters as serial callers, maybe that political parties in BP also.
Yeah.
That is, they are calling every day. Everybody is doing. Nobody is. Me say that because say nobody is truly patriotic in this country. Obi say me sensible. Me can say sensible. And I'm saying the average Ghanaian will not kill themselves for Ghana. The average Ghanaian, you be Ghana biola. Obe come. Or a friend is an interest. Oh baby. Yeah, but be it celebrity so when you the moment you see so be here and I made the makuma question party and I made the makuma say Ola you we see it every time how somebody's stance changes so easily just because of a scar winner. Nobody is really a friend is a patriotic in this country. Ghana.
Anyway, yanko share trending issues na kono ba ne kran say Togo free and ra e ho no en shedanyo sa.
Togo. Why?
Omo pinche bi asha se o nye.
Omo kutowa.
Yeah, free and ra.
Why?
There's constitutional amendments via
President
President, you know, atraso indefinitely.
No, so I
he said any papa
then I'm saying come ban some of the media.
You know, people we any papa you say the body is not start to man.
Abuka na emo.
Oh no, buy.
Africa.
Oh, no,
Africa.
I tell you, Togo.
He's too
upon we are free to do.
No,
What you say? I can't Togo now. My job,
Togo.
So
okay, wait. So after his father a free power, I don't know dissolve political parties in North House.
or by election,
That's what I'm saying.
African election, that's what I say. Apart from Ghana,
Okay, so they rigged it.
Apart from Minkasa, I say apart from Ghana, if you can.
I just wanted to tell us Togo also are facing a bit of unrest. I'm not saying we should discuss this one. It's just by way of information. It's a more move to Togo near the north, so they will be informed. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Togo there.
Togo jeans.
Togo jeans.
Yeah, me
Pa.
Yo, line to wait there. Movie aqua by 10.9 FM. So this is the trending segment. Well, wait there. Me dem me say say there na Monday. I think no Wednesday. And I will hear a story about the 2 LGBTQ guys. I think it was Rue and the 2 LGBTQ guys. No, I'm going to Independence Square now. I'm trying photos. Ghana went in an uproar. I will be say Independence Square and then national security sites and I be an officers way. My boys no yes and well, Honorable Sam George, as we all know, from the previous government, say at the time the MPP was in power, he was one of the people that were spearheading the campaign against LGBTQ. And it's again Ghana has seen I mean, a choir after the do because international countries be cry episode money but some people are saying that MPP NDC bar power. I say why you didn't cry but also we need. Anyways, after the whole Buhari with the LGBTQ guys in Bayern now, or do we have to social media or say I have returned to Accra from Hole in the Water region where I attended the climax of our successful Girls in ICT program. I have seen numerous tags and posts about the abhorrent disrespect of our culture and values by 2 useless individuals. The disrespect of our national symbol is despicable to say the least. However, I am shocked to see apologies to the MPP. I am shocked to see apologists of the MPP calling on me and demanding action. What a shameless lot. We are where we are today without a strict legislation on these ills because former President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo failed and blatantly refused to sign the Family Values Bill into law after government of Ghana and the courts had cleared the bill. You defended the immoral stance of government of President Akufo-Addo then, and today you want to pontificate? How dare you? I have, along with my colleagues in Parliament, resubmitted the Family Values Bill. It has gotten Mr. Speaker's approval and should be laid for first reading any moment soon. The values, morals, and innocence of our children must be protected. I will demand that President John Dramani Mahama sign the bill when we get it passed again. My position has not changed, but I despise hypocrites. Not just of just say MPP for now. Mo friend na mo ka say we dey already and as on you be for home. Time and I possible be a praise and possible more time. What did you do about it? You didn't do anything about it. So as for him there, on don't go for there. I'm speaker. They are hoping. He's telling the president say family values and bill the bar upon a shower
family or say
family value bill no so or the bar nima or sir president I say on passy na people for the finish how much one year and you do and you do almost na ba be mo say aden na mutan ye mu well I made it twice it wasn't I don't know me they na me but recently we are finding out say I think it was according to Aisha Moody. If you Aisha Moody or start on this tomboy now to can say Asamajan is not happy with him because of say Otu and said you for Nini no the accidents no nya a man in nine no ne ya no just said you Moody that they ashema ni nine I fine or say Asamajan to a man no the kind of gratitude he expected from Stoneboy he didn't get it. Stoneboy say that is according to Aisha Moody. Say the kind of gratitude Asamoah wanted from Stoneboy he didn't get. Later there was a video that came out as Stoneboy baby say Yes, some time back, Oko performing ma Asamoah Usede. And when you saw him, he asked him how much his surgery cost. And according to Stonebwoy, Onwakasa no kwako to the surgery candidate. And Asamoah offer said, Obetua Kamano. And Asamoah Etua Kamano. I don't know why that bit was necessary in his submission, but anyway, he did it. He said it. Now, Andra, a couple of his videos went viral. I think it was on live. And then he was talking about the people that are still in his life. And I say Asamoah they were blocking. And this wouldn't be the first time though. But no, was it the bit Asamoah na blocking Stonebwoy? Asamoah also on the can say the last time I checked, the na Asamoah na blocking. Onu the only ni asem bia. But I say this is not the first time, cry.
This is not the first time.
Yes, Asamoah blocking.
That's Asamoah per block.
I have a lot of big brothers I respect a lot. Of course, respect is the thing. But those that I've been close with, I'm still close with. You know, I have Adebayo as one of those. Yeah, and definitely Asamoah Gyan has been a big brother from time. I've hardly heard from him lately. I think the last time I checked, I was blocked. I don't know, but I don't know. But that wouldn't be the first time. You know, the last time we checked and it was like, oh, I didn't do nothing. Then, you know, we checked and realized that it was nothing. I don't know, but everybody going through different things, you know, so you can't take it too hard. Once you know your heart is pure and everything is clean, you know, and especially if there's no room for conversation, then you can't really do too much because what can I do if I don't know what's up? But all the same, talking about big brothers anyway.
All right. Asamoah didn't block.
I see. But and that's why we say we can show Stonebwoy soon. Stonebwoy too has unfollowed Asamoah Gyan.
And so I block me. I'm my unfollow.
So
don't pay madam for some madam for.
Oh, but I mean, I think that sometimes once they be a case will be a why your papa daddy. Well, they be a case will be a why your papa daddy. Make sure say no matter what.
Na dia ne be ma Asamoah Gyan are blocking. What?
I say send it. And I make us if we're going by what Aisha said there, then it will be the gratitude from the accident.
Okay.
Say, from the surgery. I say
Anyana the movie.
And I because I make a meeting an interview now. All kind about how Asamoah Gyan paid for his interview, his surgery. The way he added that no, it's called Kwakutu and Asamoah Gyan with chairman. Like in that
that's
like,
a nature. And I say
was it
somehow.
Well, me that is personally me when I heard it like that. I was like, was that part really necessary? I don't think it was. You didn't have to add like Obiaya Adiamo because Saskanuka. I bet you say save you a lot of things.
PG is gonna check my nursing. At some
it is more than 10,000.
Boy, Brad. Sorry, Nami Yana, oh yeah.
Asamoah can defend say he hasn't said anything. Everything we're sitting here saying right now. Hey, I say, yeah, na yedi adwin. Because that was the only.
That's what we're blocking. We're blocking the year be your baby.
And I said we have used words in a anima.
I said the last time we check in, there's someone blocking. Let's say a year be baby.
Yeah.
It's and Kabeye the papa muno. Unim the number. Unim baby have a
yes, I felt like
Chino.
As I blocking me be a move. And then as the baby I won't share that uncle selectivity and not blocking me. Well, I didn't mean because before you can block handlessly because before you can block somebody like it's very intentional. Also could be call selective you or top on and send a block and say are you sure you want to block this president and I was like you can't say me patria na me phone and some me so na so
we're blocking what he
social media I think Instagram I bet maybe Instagram I don't know
but so I'm blocking or WhatsApp
no so I'm blocking on Instagram I bet I'm blocking on WhatsApp as I want to end the world right now I think the most in the world right now, I think the most ruthless one is X. And I said they're not a friend with Twitter. X, not Twitter. Formerly known as Twitter.
Oh, okay.
That is the place where people say the most. It's like a honor, there is no filter. You better watch a man, because I say Twitter X, because the violence that goes on there is too much for my soul to handle.
I've been there for a long time, but I hardly post anything.
But
I'm there because I read a lot of stuff.
But you see the bad things that happen. The way people that like it's like people have different behaviors on Instagram than on Twitter. I said Twitter, no people. It's like obia. I said oh yeah unfi. I said oh dear. I said TikTok they need a local, but Twitter they need English. Because Twitter you better back to back be and then also now they will say the worst things about you. Even the president gets his version there on Twitter as compared to the other social.
But it doesn't mean say when you violate the laws,
Oh Twitter.
Yeah. How can it easy to?
Twitter will post I'm for leaks no sex book cry that
one more also almost share mrano or mother. I'm also almost take action. On sorry, now I just say a certain body be na akwa report to. But monka. It will be a video by yes was say omo panyini bako. On swift measure be omo be train some koi.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be akwa code.
No, you BNI, you gonna BNI.
Any BNI a cyber crime for. Cyber crime for. It's so omo person mo ye adwuma ombe.
No, I am talking about the platform itself.
Yes, that platform no more cost on be na wokan. And I make us said a bit and chese utia mra wo a yenchiw. But omo so omo chiw no mother. Bosome so a omo ajo market you no makoye omo part-time job omo ye kan. I say a doctor phobia omo so part-time job. Or time oba hospital oba opentema sanko. But no private ne dey ogunya daji hwe nipa ho. Dey bi mu wo kra ha no asa refer to no private hospital. Sebra ho. Ano mutie. Tinase ya no call strike omo didi pa. Private phone dey didi. And now omo so omo antimi anko government hospitals because of strike, I'm call private, Some of them are still going to the private. They are not going back to the government hospital. Yeah. But they don't know when the next strike will come.
But I was talking about in the sense that once Instagram put me posting like bad videos for Instagram so we will be bro for no to me we did the insult na they will flag it. As compared to say Twitter who release will be sex tape or no for life.
I think I've seen them deleting most of the videos. Boys, what they do now is that I'm more create Telegram account. 3 hours was a video, click this and watch it on my Telegram. So I think X for now have started working on the phones and all those stuff.
Well, Stoneboy had his views to share about
Twitter phone.
Yes, more Twitter on Patrol.
I didn't know what's wrong with.
On Shrom.
I didn't see what's happening. Don't feel Nigeria do coca but my main chair will say and say September September 20th. Sorry. September 20th Sania Awards Gala Basso. Sania Awards and Gala 25 Basso. Ewo Waterford Event Center. Anod we na ye hinfa. US ana say hin. Media minimum. But Sania Awards and Gala 25 is coming off on the 20th of September 2025. Ewo Waterford Event Center. Commerce Street, Springfield, VA, Deben. The patrol Besha says 6 p.m. near 8 p.m. And Kaiboy Anod na say me fam remo. The Damasibi after you go to your Stoneboy.
Those who spread misinformation and lies just to tarnish your reputation and brand, you need to start taking actions, especially on that X platform. Yo, see that X platform, bro. The least said, the better. The least said, the better, because I'm actually like there's so much going on. I don't even know where to start from or how to address the level of toxicity or the negativity that we find on that X. Bro, you don't even I sometimes I don't get it. Like, I think people are just being, some people, not everybody, some people are just being foolish for fun. Yeah. They kind of like when they get on X, they find everything that can make them look, they bring out every toxic inheritance that is in their lineage on the app. And maybe when they go on Instagram, they put up, maybe when they go on I don't know. But it's too much. It's too much. It's one of the things that I'm like, lies, misinformation, etc., etc. They expect you to come after them, and immediately there are several sides to the thing. Immediately you come after them, they become like popular. They really get what they really like. They get that there's that fame part of it. And another thing that I don't get is everybody's just gonna move towards that conversation. The media.
All right. I'll say Adebi Omuye no X na ninyo ho.
Yeah. And also to the be nese bi ontumi nsu ana bibi o. And nese bi awa edin o, but in the end we to the asem ni be say we be cha we say na no kre na be daddy. Even though he's also in legal team no we are very head on about it, but never be o wa nese bi anipa ntumi nkasa o, but and then in na we so na X in the one day they will get what is coming to them there. That's so more about someone. I don't know why yesterday he was trying to air out. But there is a post I think he made January 26, 2023. It was a photo of Asamoah, you came through for me around this same time 7 years ago. You decided to take my surgery cost. I'm forever grateful. And Asamoah replied, "Oh wow, 7 years already. I'm happy to be part of this."
That time
it's
no
all
blocking.
from the heart. No, that time no I'm blocking her. Mobile reply say, "Time flies, but I can never forget. 5 months after the passing of my mom." And so 5 months after the passing of my mom, and now
We post you a year, bang.
2023.
23 months, you're saying 2016.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what is the reason for the blocking?
I mean, and because so it could be that maybe the blocking is not about
entertainment GH.
Someone na wonim na any be hu yanko.
Enti osis to boy name boy we just onim.
Onim asengo gan. Onim yes no idea why Asamoah has blocked.
Well, I wait there.
Asamoah unblocks Stoneboy watching.
It's here the way there. I think it's right now the creative space, you know. Yeah, and it is good. Bridget Otu, journalist Bridget Otu, has been appointed as a presidential staffer. And you know, on what the post about it, so it begins. On January 7th, I awoke like most Ghanaians, jittery with anticipation and ready to witness the swearing in of our president, a president chosen in a historic landslide victory to reset the fate of our beloved country, Ghana. After the preceding hard year supporting and campaigning for His Excellency, back when some thought it was too risky to do so, I had always pictured the celebration and fanfare that would follow the victory in grand style. But fate, it seemed, had other plans, and events would instead play out with me watching our victory lap from a hospital bed after what was meant to be a routine health checkup turned into a hospital admission spanning week. My silver lining, however, was that I could experience it vicariously through my husband Van and his cousin Richard, who were in attendance vicariously. Through my husband Van and his cousin Richard, who were in attendance, giving me live, detailed updates that would rival the best news channels. So with all the faith and trust I have in the NDC government, I was deeply honored to be considered for a role in helping shape its mandate. Once I was back on my feet, this appointment to serve at the seat of government as a presidential staffer, government communications, although earned on my part through grit, dedication and hard work, is still an incredible privilege that I intend to prove myself worthy of for the duration of my service. My heartfelt gratitude goes to His Excellency the President and Her Excellency First Lady Lordina Mahama for their consideration as well as their constant check-ins. Presidential advisor and special aide to the President, Mrs. Joyce Bauer. Okay, to my new boss, Minister of blah 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 blah. And to all others, too numerous to name, who have made this journey easier. We're more hopeful and ultimately worth it. Thank you, signed Bridget Utu. That is a sincere. Aye.
And then what's that?
See, only Felix Kwacho for Suna Ejima, Minister of Government Communication.
Yeah. And also to my new boss, Minister of Government Communications, Felix Kwachi Ofosu.
All right. Congratulations to her.
Bridget O2. Yes, I think they said the creative space. I'm saying, you know, 10. A Bruton, so critical.
No, creative.
Not so a journalist.
Media is
So media.
I just want to clarify. But Abna, listen to this one.
That is found in this amendment is that we believe that we need to boost tourism. That is found in this amendment is that we believe that we need to boost tourism in our country. And Mr. Speaker, you will notice that some of our holidays happens in the middle of the week. So you have them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And usually when it happens that way, you see that the day before or the day after, workers take it for granted. And it lowers productivity. What we intend to do with this amendment is simply to say that if a holiday falls in the middle of the week, that is Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, it should be observed on a Friday. If it falls on Saturday and Sunday, it should be observed on Monday, so that there will be some certainty, and that gives us longevity in the weekend. That will enhance our tourism industry and the Creative Act. Mr. Speaker, lastly, as demanded by the PFM Act, we did the financial.
As we are Interior Minister, Eddie, I got to job Parliament. Mummy no pese muti na muchechi mweti for you. Muchias. Yeah. Mummy, so I'll play it again.
In this amendment is that we believe that we need to boost tourism in our country. And Mr. Speaker, you will notice that some of our holidays happens in the middle of the week. So you have them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And usually when it happens that way, you see that the day before or the day after, workers take it for granted. And it lowers productivity. What we intend to do with this amendment is simply to say that if a holiday falls in the middle of the week, that is Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, it should be observed on a Friday. If it falls on Saturday and Sunday, it should be observed on Monday, so that there will be some certainty, and that gives us longevity in the weekend. That will enhance our tourism industry and the Creative Act. Mr. Speaker, lastly, as demanded by the PFM.
Yeah, fancy a hand for now. What's he saying, Abner?
Or see, not all catch Mr. Speaker say, Anka holidays na inano. And public holidays na inano. Senka, they see in the middle of the week. No, senka they see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, Anka yentre anka yenfa holiday no koshe Friday.
Okay.
Nanka holiday nanka si weekend maybe anka Saturday, Sunday. No, nanka ya training de no ashe Monday. Sano na ya prolong ye weekend. No, the part I didn't get was where you were saying that to help us in the creative space. I don't get that part.
Okay.
But yes, that was basically what he was saying.
Yeah. I think the Minister of Interior, on mine same holidays, Nissan Yomana, a year or no ni purview into or present what we call the Holidays Amendment Bill to Parliament. And the Holiday Amendment Bill, which say they were making some changes to your holidays. Into there were days like 4th August, yes, a year Founders Day, you know, or should I say the confusion nearby in the Sabri, or my restore 21st September, a year or Kwame Nkrumah birthday, or say other people now, some year founders, you know, a year on 6 March, yeah, I know Munina, but every country they have a leader of a struggle. Into no, I'm the member Kwame Nkrumah, and I feel, you know, a bar say, Ebia, 1st July, 1st July, Ebia. A Republic Day, a day I be a Republic. Inti a day be a intimate commemorative day. Inti I say ye a dabia ye de be ye nyoma e be chimi aboa. Now the new amendment no they corner a standard practice no. Most of the countries no say holiday no eto in the middle of the week. It be a Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. Omu push ko Friday. Say be ya e be ma holiday no aye longer. Say a to Sunday and
that's a holiday to
Tuesday from Tuesday to Thursday.
Abuna be kwa kudi holiday. Wednesday or bedman and ya.
Aha.
Now person of force so ama Wednesday koka holiday no.
They no kwa more productivity.
They more productivity.
The next day, yes.
Say holiday you could see Wednesday.
Yeah.
Prima and I'm saying statutory holiday no. Obeko.
Yeah.
O medjuma Wednesday.
Who took one
Ubeka the crowds. Oh, yes, a holiday. Okay. Obeba Juma Thursday near ha.
Yeah.
You go what deaf year holiday no ma what na the body na juju.
Yeah.
It is the minister chair say when they affect productivity.
Yes.
It is an they see those days now. Yeah, bank Friday. To the
holiday
Friday and a weekend no I enjoy what I enjoy weekend. Now baby a problem no 1 year they see weekend was say anything.
I say they see Saturday and Sunday no. Yeah, the holiday and Monday.
And I say the same problem.
Debbie inti and no ubenya Saturday, Sunday, no was in Monday, so Tuesday air fresh. It's a month long. Or enquire 1 day at them. Into who's already Saturday, already Sunday, no was the Monday. Until they see Saturdays and become Monday.
Okay.
That I be long. Now I'll say Saturday no more, you know. But I tell you, say, they be promoting tourism
and no honor
and the creative arts. Because if people know that I have a longer holiday, a bit to me, I'm a nipana planning ne tour activities. A bit to me, I'm a nipana ko enjoy from the restaurant, nipana ko enjoy a concert be near there because people in the creative space will know that there's a longer weekend, which presents an opportunity to create an event. So that is an income generation because I mean all over the countries, research who say most of the tourist sites, transportation, hotels, this and your money, they get a lot of revenue during holidays. If there is a strategy to prolong the holiday, which means that definitely it will near to the benefit. There's a country, Thailand. Just last year, they created 2 additional holidays. Do you know the reason for creating the 2 additional holidays in 2025, June and August? To boost tourism, domestic tourism. So they want some of their festivals after holiday ni be become so they be prolong the span of the enjoyment. So they be planning activity. So I mean, holidays are a very important factor.
But any holidays too much, your Ghana.
Oh, yeah, they are 14.
14 holidays.
Yeah, but most of the countries now.
14 out of 365 days.
Yes, Ola, most of the countries now. We are one of the countries with the least holiday. If you look at Cote d'Ivoire, most of the African countries, if you check, they have 15, 18, 19 near there. And even when the minister was presenting, he made that emphasis. And I don't think that 14 in the whole year in 365 and do if you strike it in percentage terms, I'm not sure that it will be too much of holiday celebration. And relaxation is also
holidays.
Relaxation. Don't forget that if we go on holiday, there is another side of the economy which also enjoys. And at the end of the day, as Kana will be lusu ebia one corner, it will be gotten through another side of the economy, which at the end of the day helps the economy. And Thailand, then quite interesting say, one more yes or no.
What the Thailand example?
The
country from.
Yes or no, the cheap loans so akaho.
Cheap day.
They almost passed that bill to introduce the new holidays. They introduced cheap loans.
Cheap loans said about man for the course almost street, red light street, baby, now
of course, and South America like almost strategy. They gave even support to the real estate. They gave support to the real estate sector. Said real estate sector boarding because they have government support hotels near there. Said so there is a step. So we can. I'm sure that the ministry can also sit down and look at how they can better tap in. Because Ola, what him say yesterday, the boss in charge of the 24-hour economy, Mr. Guzitano, Omukuhu, the speaker, and almost sharing say on Wednesday we will launch Ghana's 24-hour economy, and one of the components of 24-hour economy is what we call Show Ghana. And Show Ghana is aimed as attracting tourists to Ghana and boosting revenue in the creative arts. Into tourism and creative art. Into the opportunities being created. It's about how our ministry and the various stakeholders sit down to tap into some of these platforms they are creating. I'm sure people know that longer holidays, so they can plan tours. Unsan say local tours, no, they are economy. And I do GTDC, Accra by night tour. I mean, so
250 Ghana.
Yeah, and Kakra. I'm sure that we'll be able to. I mean, tap into that opportunity the government is creating, because the government needs to create that enabling environment for the players to tap in.
Most holidays in saying 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so the country with the largest number of public holidays, Nepal, they have 35 days. That's a chromo de energy and guan or moje. The next country is the Myanmar.
Myanmar.
Myanmar. That's the way.
And also India, Pakistan, baby.
Iran, 26. Sri Lanka, 25. Bangladesh, 22. These are some of the countries with the largest number of holidays. Albania, 14. You see, no one there quite pana. Canada, 10 to 11. Well, the reason I'm reading this is, let's be serious as a country. The shift of holidays to Friday and Monday is unnecessary. As developed countries don't even do these things. Okay, so let me check developed countries. Germany has about 13 holidays. Ghana before now had 13.
Yes.
Greece has 12. Hong Kong has 17. Am we developed countries, Anna?
Hong Kong anymore.
Okay, Italy has 12. Are they developed?
Yeah.
Japan has 16. Are they developed?
Japan is advanced.
Maka Johnson and saying, you can't say, research. Norway, they have 12. Russia has 14. And the list is endless. So, this is about the holiday. I'm not sure what you say.
Yes, sir.
It is say the minister can say abnormal way. Obemano holiday, public holiday on a certain Tuesday. Now, when's your bedroom? That's why it's slow. No. Any you tap according to or holidays, you know. Or say, okay, the Ben say, wow, Yamrana, Shemukin, and say. The holiday no bad from Tuesday na Wednesday no corner. Yem pushing kwasha Friday. It is set first holiday and kebebe ye 1st July.
And some they are Friday.
It is 1st July na ke originally no. It's date be. Tuesday. But say no, you say yem fan call Friday.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't. We lose the essence of it because
the day Friday will be National Thanksgiving.
No, Friday is 4th. It's no more first anyway. It is a
holiday no July, Friday.
Echo Friday.
Yeah, but
so does it mean that Friday a holiday?
Yes, Friday. You say Andra Ministry of Interior at the press statement.
Friday holiday.
Yes, 4th.
Oh no.
Ministry of Interior.
Oh, why?
So I think let me it was a press statement by the Interior Ministry. Almost say Yamia Doma Friday a holiday.
Friday we are there.
Yes, which is 4th. And see the press statement, no.
Okay. Send a share about no. Adante Efo Kufi say in UK all holidays are observed on Mondays with the exception of Christmas and New Year. Nat Kakler say well explained, Eden, very knowledgeable and solid guy. Good morning to you, Wala. My always looking resplendent. Abina. You guys are in the studio. When you're letting
It's a press statement from the Ministry of Interior. Declaration of Friday, 4th July 2025 as a public holiday. Andrana Jonebaye. The general public is hereby informed that Tuesday, 1st July is Republic Day. However, His Excellency, the President of the Republic, by Executive Instrument EI, in accordance with Section 2 of the Public Holiday and Commemorative Days Act 2021, Act 601, has declared Friday, July 25th as a public holiday and should be observed as such throughout the country. Signed, Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, MP, Minister for Interior.
Next Friday year holiday.
Yeah, Kabakuna Basic Tuesday.
Tuesday, the about Friday.
Yes.
The Friday when you say a national prayer.
No, and we Tuesday.
The Tuesday near bomb pie and by any holiday.
Any holiday.
Yeah, could do holiday no Friday.
Friday.
Oh,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Anyway, it's producer so I'm here who say Africa ha abney. On my na more holidays be pa. Madagascar and Uganda 19 days out of the 365 or 360 days. Omo toso 18 days Senegal anyway Tanzania. Do toso onu ko na gina kotrinko Morocco 17 obi anka no. Morocco for no. And 16 there omo dos Burkina, Egypt, Gambia, Malawi, Niger, Zambia. 15 days holidays, Côte d'Ivoire, Angola, Guinea, Mauritius, Rwanda, and Tunisia. Now, nimra omo 14. They say Ghana year 14, you know. Yani Benin, Central African Republic, Gabon, Ghana, Libya, Mali, South Sudan, and Zimbabwe. You know, 14 days of holidays in the 365 days, which I would have wished was just 4 days. Charlie, I would have wished.
Restaurant near the Benyas.
Are you hated at
guest house? Guest house in yes go.
Are you hated at home?
Because why?
I'm guest house for Sunyeska holiday.
Yes, but that brings me to the next question. That brings me to the next question. So I'm not Mami Misao. How does holiday benefit creative economy? Oh, you know who's your idea being and my holidays have benefited creative economy. Okay, so at the beginning when I was saying it, I said, I don't know how that is going to help. But after Adam explained it, I think I got it from the point. Say, let's take it for instance, Uncle Ebo is small place near the if I know that my holiday Monday me Juma, now some more no Saturday, Sunday, Friday, I know that I can go to those places. It helps we the creatives to be able to plan events, and even to plan our events right. Because we first no. So we event Sunday, it will be very difficult for people to come. Because if Monday, I'm from Sunday and I do events. Yes, because on Monday I have to go to work. Yeah. But let's just take it for instance, say, through no fault of yours, show no to me on a Saturday. Not so bit in a Sunday. They said in so to Not a Monday, every holiday. I'm will be a bit me about. If I know that tomorrow I don't have to go to work, I would not mind coming to spend an entire night at your concert. Because I cry because your nightlife is very late. As compared to say UK New Club by 3 upon Ubiakoda. Ghana there 7. 8 so if we it's a my event now starting from 11 12 1 2 because your nightlife they're very late very
we had a critical
it is a me abnasia
yeah
Evan say your holiday be a busy weekend now by so there be holiday we weekend you be in Monday so programs be weekend now people can attend because it's a Monday on Kwajuma. Obetimi they arrested.
What you say?
And I say, we the call Friday so I know say Friday mean Kwajuma, so I can go for the event or I can even rest and go for Saturday. And I'm betting the event to come back Thursday because Friday on Kwajuma.
It's a master culture of only weekend programs. It's like I'm limiting it to Friday and Saturday pay. I tell Sunday, the Sunday banner will be gloomy.
When you
say the next day you are looking for it.
Yeah, there was a critical we have a critical example. Empress Gipsy. Who's a trek. Normally gospel events are held on Sundays.
Yeah.
And yes, and
okay, after church most
yes,
of them.
after church because Monday normally we check a crap we be send call for A50 auditorium. And mostly performing last maybe honchiromo. And Emma trek first one challenge. The next trek they crochet a weekday because we realize that there will be 2 holidays, Muslim for holidays. So and the next one on 10 April, knowing that the following day is a holiday and people will not go to work. And the results was amazing. The whole auditorium was filled. Nobody was in a rush to go home because the next day. And only create the opportunity. It's up to the creatives to take into
advantage of this one.
Exactly.
So now we say you say you rap film and I say you rap the second half. who event we are now, you check the holidays or days
and then you can put it.
Plan your events.
Yeah. Some can be held on.
Especially the comedy for no a place for no.
Some can be held on Thursday now.
Yeah. But also, the other issue is that let's also not pretend that we didn't know. Say before now, holidays are not falling on weekends. Near shifting by Monday. Near the Monday start count.
Yeah.
But let's not pretend
even though it hasn't
that.
been official,
Yes.
we used to.
But there wasn't any law. Now we want to we want to legislate it so that it will be in our books. And also we can be conscientized on that, so we know that okay, from now on, I mean, this is how it's going to do. It's going to be. It's legislated.
Okay. And the holidays, me producer from our work, Miss Aban, so the Abbey Council say, but let's not forget, say, weekends, holidays are not following weekends. No? They were always pushed to the Mondays. But the difference now is that not ensure that yet too certain for everybody. So not one planning. And yet, change a better some because the Monday I can't want. But this time,
Yeah.
Say holidays is see from Tuesday no corner. You be piano chef Friday. But holiday be see second one here. Weekend no.
Yeah, the
Monday. It is said I am right.
The best weekday no Friday, not the best weekend
come Monday. So it means that holidays ni nyina be ko be di ehini ewo weekends mu said be boa na yetimi a plan ye no maye. I think this is a good news for all of us. Well, what sense that this really make for a developing country like Ghana to make these holidays?
This is for the creative space.
I was expecting this government to scrap some of the holidays that are completely who message you? Wow, how do I read it? Okay, my main track. I was expecting this government to scrap some of the holidays that are completely senseless, such as the 7th January. In fact, 7th January so far is the most Deben holiday amongst all the holidays. I still struggle to figure out the thought process that went into making 7th January a holiday. Only Akufo-Addo was capable of doing such. Unfortunately, this government found nothing wrong with the 7th and being a holiday. How does it make sense that after 25th and 26th December, 1st January, then you still declare 7th January as a holiday? Who does that? Adam, for this part, I kind of understand him apart from the strong words. I was expecting say 7th January no. Ekenya no, he said the year leap year no. Oh, he said the year leap year no. Because a constitutional day and because mostly a transition is completed on the 7th January for a new leader no. Ekayen probably we should have made it that way. Say every 4 years on this particular day is a holiday. So the bear said they are buying from AC so say we can still have it as a holiday. But if it's a constitutional day, if I am to a very a bit to ye be a Bible from and a Bible from Abisiswa, we should just observe it as a constitutional day, but not entirely a holiday. Because what? December Mujina holiday. December 25th, holiday all the way to 1st January. I will be sure you must see a Sabaya 7th holiday.
I know say January 1 January 50 days.
Oh,
January.
I think the constitutional days will hold a very significant because at the back it cry move together a constitution. Oshe kuwa are happening in the past. Almost two constitution. It shows the power the constitution has. If we have a country where we need to conscientize the people of the essence of the constitution among others. Having a significant day like a constitution day for me, I think the importance of the psyche of the people on the importance to respect democracy, rule of law near the end. That importance cannot be you cannot quantify that importance when just say you add any holidays because the constitution is like our soul. We need to be able to conscientize the people so that say be a confusion me krania there and kofa etu buying because all the time you betu aba na yem share but you to about you upon say transition now is smooth and all the time we are happy that Ghana is able to do that transition peacefully. We need to. I mean, I think that we need more sensitization on the need to respect rule of law and the constitution than just even a single day. Because they're very important. The constitution will be to go. So,
right.
I mean, let's pay a lot of attention to some of these.
So, Michael Sumwa, thank you very much. And Paul Casey, thank you for that one. Michael, sorry, my bad. It's not Michael. It is, your name is Ruben Dentuaka. You are saying thank you so much for the good work done on NEET FM. You are doing great. Continuing, and God will bless you. I always admire your crew and you. Thank you so much. Okay, so that is about the holidays. It's Friday. Nitia Chemuane say Friday a day enemy. A week, right? A week.
Yeah.
A holiday mabna. You have to go.
I really don't like the idea. I don't know what is the use of this holiday anyway. Why?
Dominic Dazi hasn't got a good word for Sam George in respect to the message that Abner read. And I can't read that. Dominic, a bit read. But we'll say Abner is right. Ghanaians are not patriotic at all. Most especially the politicians. None to anything for free or for the good of the country. I think there's a little mishap there. God bless you and your team. This is from Opari Suhum. I'll say Nyamin Shramo. I'll say Nyamin Shramo. Okay, so Nana from Port de Debias, I know it. Next time I'll know what to do with him. Let's touch this one before we get ready. There seems to be too many associations springing up whilst the old ones are dead in this industry. Okay, let me not say dead. They are not functional. I've been a problem problem no. Who any no. Problem ni bini say unim so buy one fertile period. So correct.
Condomless.
Unim say they are say but also you ready so open. It's a normal do a bet see a
ebi now you fast.
Withdrawal syndrome.
Quick.
If you say no say the too much and I me there the too much and withdraw na need.
Yeah, na do crowd withdrawal syndrome.
What you say? Unim say you want Ghana you want a dear friend cultural forum. Unim say what in dinner? What omoda?
Yeah.
Cultural forum no it encompasses almost all the groupings within the creative space. It was in for are represented and young for fashion for test for Obia is represented though. Now you culture forum fry after you are creative arts agency. You are also the same representation. On baby amikwe. Okay. Now for you to why yes kwati bibi a friend no Creative Arts Federation. You are also the same representation. Eti you have say me and me wo sini ene ebia radio muno. I will be represented at the Creative Arts Agency. No matter represent me who SR a culture forum. No matter Creative Arts Federation. What are we doing to ourselves? And all these groupings, ministers are endorse them. What I'm realizing, me being talk about them, is that consistently there's been certain meetings and occasions you would have expected Senka Creative Arts Agency CEO will be invited or will be part, but he's missing.
Why is that?
And I don't know. And these are creative industry meetings, so he will be missing. Ye invited no. Now minim say Gideon say minim say adwuma no. Opeso ya no office nko dia ne onye. But so person oye visible party make a just say one share ya the cultural forum any Creative Arts Federation be good Creative Arts Agency ya dem rap pass and I dem won me nyade
Say ekobare Udi Beguno was the intent. At the end of the day, no. Oh yeah, who becomes a sufferer? So mean, if you are taking some of these action, you need to be very careful because say if you are in a space and also share that space in a movie on, not in all the benefits are. Then now I and a young can say we try to touch Maria. No, we Nambia. So I mean, people should rather look at the bigger picture than yes, my group should be empowered. Ola Oshe, the minister no the poster or when this association elected their members. Or say
which association here can was specifically?
Kumawood Ashanti Film Association. Kafa.
Okay.
Or see today.
Answer na because you say no last Wednesday I'm not saying where's in the afraid boy no and tokwasi on a program na I didn't talk about. I don't know what is wrong with my people.
Say
Amoko
today
Waso.
We gave birth to Kumawood Ashanti Film Association. Kafa.
Kumawood
Ashanti Film Association.
Now hold on the name Kumawood Ewahifa
Kumasi
Ashanti Ehifa na wo
the whole Ashanti region.
Kumasi wo Hifa
Ashanti region, yeah.
Eti Kumawood Ashanti.
Yeah.
It doesn't ring any bell of
me what I see is that what I'm saying is that they want to acknowledge the place Adieno because yes Ashanti region no mushutu movie but the place I editing to mine was Kumasi. And
that
maybe
is the reason why we have the name Kumasi Wood.
Yes.
Ye say if Rimunia the wood account ye Kumawood. So you don't need to explain further to know the way Kumasi has.
Yes. And they also want to maybe acknowledge other productions in the region. So that it will not be a Kumasi thing.
No, but Kumasi no unim Kumasi ya.
Yeah.
Menshia sebi mamin kanisi. Zongo na twa menshia wa shia. Yeah. So I don't need somebody to explain to me what goes on in Kumasi because yenim say ye wo fra movie makers e wo Kumasi.
Yeah.
Amucho amusi wo Kumasi, they are part of Kumawood.
Yeah. Maybe
ye wo Hausa
for so
no, but the thing is that when we say Kumawood, we are referring to those who have registered their productions within the Ashanti region. And ye Kumasi kwa within the Ashanti region. It's ubenya frafrafo ubenya dagari fo ubenya dagati fo ubenya mamprusi obi etwa ne de e wo Kumasi eto mu nyina ka Kumawood. So you don't need to add Ashanti to it to make it look like obi o Ashanti region o twesi ni nyina na e kan was. Meaning what you say? There's a problem with the name.
Okay. I see. Following the official report from the committee I set up to assess the state of the film industry in the Ashanti region. I say it became clear that there was an urgent need to organize the industry under a single, well-structured and recognized body. So I think there's an intent. When we say the place is saturated, like so many, so they want to have a single, well-structured and organized. So that I think it is why they give the power to the people to elect
board members.
Yes, to represent them. So maybe the government would quicker work with these people so that it translates to the other groups and organization within the creative space there than Ochina waiting for say I'm friend where you are. And also, man, we've done this over and over. It's not helping.
So forming a different association is going to be.
So maybe let's see. Maybe this could be the game changer.
A different association.
Maybe.
Okay. So
with the support of the minister.
So this is where I differ from your understanding and I say your analysis. This is it. All the people that are represented to be voted for to that certain board belong to associations.
Yes.
You don't need to form an association out of associations. What you are ending up doing is that you are going to collapse the associations you are picking the people from.
Collapse. They don't go for meetings.
Okay, so why would the minister rather strengthen those associations rather than seeing to their collapse?
She said they are away for echo. She said how can Ghana film welfare body your friend is saying.
Welfare body.
For the film, no.
The new welfare body.
Oh, there's a welfare body.
Oh
no. There was a umbrella body I share welfare.
NFA.
No. Yeah, NFA. The welfare body.
Well, I don't know about
Actors Guild.
Okay, I know the Actors Association.
Yes.
So it's not for the film industry.
No, for the actors. Actors Guild. look at court and Sensem. I mean, for many years, the group has not been active.
You see, Brad,
and remember, association
the minister should rather, if he was interested in association, he should have seen to resolving some of these issues. But Obeka said there be me focus here Ashanti region. And I make us Ashanti region, there's Actors Guild Ashanti region. There's Directors Guild Ashanti region. There's Producers Association Ashanti region branch. So strengthen them, but don't form a different association.
Or come on, boom.
When Kabum ni.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, and yen Kabum. Then you have bomb your tour bunny yinko. Ola, if you've done the thing, you are having the same results. Change and see. I'm far, then you go back. Okay. So I mean, there's no harm in trying. So let's try and see. Yeah, because I gamu. Omuakwana way the gamu attempt now into Omukwa. Some of the agents in Kofono we use musicians in Yomno. I'm saying Amokwa, you are divided more, we will not pay. And people are having a field day. The whole Ghana, they are able to collect just about 10% of royalties. 90% is what you say.
Licensing issues.
Yes, Mosoyana Musu. So like we need, it's about time the creative should come together and pursue their rights.
All right.
And to
okay.
Association.
I'll say Ayela Zile. I'll say so Abna. So it means that you are not coming to work next week Friday, right?
Based on the government, I don't know what can I say.
All right, so enjoy live music, dinner, awards, and so much fun at this year's Sankofa African Network Impact Awards. Event celebrating individuals and groups' accomplishments within the African community. It is Sanya Awards so this year September. United States of America, 20th September. 6 p.m. Pepe na red carpet. Ejumedina starting 8 p.m.
Give me head.
Waterford Event Center.
Give me maths. Give me cheat.
Epacho Bobo home, America for Mumo home, Virginia for Mumo home, Virginia Mumo home. Adam, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you so much. And I pray that you give me some of the dollars that was accrued in our last work in Dubai. Abraham Owe, thank you so much. I think we have to do something about Bigger. We have to put him on suspension. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to Meet 100.9 FM. God bless you so much. Yako Peace 104.39. Yako News. Me need Michael, and I'm glad that I came to serve you with a